All right, everybody. So I promised you a video on the Raven compact scanner, mobile scanner that I had recently purchased and my thoughts on it. So I'm going to be doing a quick semi-review, I guess, on the Raven compact little mini scanner piece. Take you through the setup, how easy that was, any errors that might have occurred. I did run into a couple errors along the way, but you'll see that as the video progresses. And then towards the end, I'll give you my thoughts on whether I'll be using it, not using it, or what have you. Spoiler alert, I will be returning this compact scanner. However, I think I'm going to try to upgrade and level up to the next level or the next higher version and go from there, because I think that's really what's going to solve my problem on what I need so far. So let's see how this goes. All right, so here's what it comes with. It comes with the actual scanner itself, right? This right here kind of flips up for the paper feeding. You also have a manual feeder right here at the bottom, and then on the very back, you have another feeder right here. So it also comes with the little parcel that comes to the back. All right, that's to kind of help guide your ID card and different things that you want to feed in from back there, longer sheets of paper, things like that. Comes with the USB connection from the scanner itself to the laptop, and then it comes with the little AC plug that goes into the outlet, and then this goes into the scanner to actually power the scanner. One cool thing I do want to show you, it does have this little adapter right here, so you can press this in and push this up, and boom, you can I guess store it easily. I don't know, but just want to show you guys that that actually happens. One other thing, it also comes with another adapter. So this plug-in right here powers the Raven, just like this one does right here that goes to the actual outlet. But this one has a USB port, so that way you can plug it into, I guess I would assume a kind of car vehicle or thing without having to have an inverter, assuming that it powers properly. Now, when I tried it, it didn't actually work. I probably need an inverter. You know, more than likely I need an inverter. I needed more power to actually go to it. But that's a pretty neat feature, you know. No plug-in required or no little outlet piece, just USB capability and enough voltage, and boom, your scanner is working. All right, for the scanner itself, okay. It's not a huge piece of equipment, honestly. Just to give you an idea, here is a ream of paper, and this is the size comparison. I mean, it's not a big thing to look around, so that's pretty cool. It's a neat little, literally compact mobile scanner. Let's get this out the way. Let's go back. All right, so we have the manual feeder right here. This little thing pops up right here, just to kind of get any kind of paper jams, etc. from it. These little flaps right here open up so that way you can put the paper in there. Give you a little close-up of that for letter size paper. Gives you orientation, face down, no paper clips, etc. Right down here is also a manual feeder from the front. You can stick your ID card in here, and you'll be seeing that here shortly in the video. And then also in the back, if you wanted to, feed it through the back right here, you would be using this little contraption. All right, and you would basically just kind of snap it in there. It would go like this, and it would snap in, and it guides you as to what you can pop in there. And then on the sides of this, and not that side apparently, this side has where you would plug in the power, and then the USB cable that goes to your laptop. All right, today we're going to unbox a Raven Scanner Compact. This is the box that it came in. Let's see how this goes. All right. So let's open this up. So you have the charging cable. You have the USB. You have some kind of document feeder frame thingamabobber. Another USB or plug? I don't know. Adapter maybe? What's this? I'm not sure what that is. Figure that out. Actual. So to get these little side tapes out, it looks like there's this little button right here that you press and pull up, and that'll give you access to the side of the tapes. Also, it looks like that little thing that came in this box is that little magnetic strip right there. So a replacement probably. So apparently, gotta push that thing off and replace it with this. So here I'm just kind of showing you the quick start guide, letting you know from step number 4 how easy it was or what the instructions say as far as downloading the desktop stuff. A couple ways for you to scan, top feeder, bottom feeder, ID, and then it gives you some tips on how to scan. Now I had an issue with this little piece right here because when I tried doing those little tips, as you'll see right there, it has the stacked, like how to layer them and stack them. I found that gave me an error, and you'll see that here in the video shortly. But just normal, keep them all level and pop them in there worked a lot better. So just FYI on that. So here is the power piece. I have the power piece connected to the scanner. Turn it on. That's nothing else is connected to the laptop just yet. I'm just doing that little piece for now. Now I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next step, which is attaching the cable from the scanner to the laptop. And you'll see that right there. There's to the scanner. And then moving on to the laptop piece. And now it's ready to go. It's plug and play for the most part. All right, that's what it looks like right now. And we're going to the URL that is on the instructions, which is going to be raven.com/desktop. All right, there's a little icon right there that says download now. That's going to be what you choose. Now you can do this on Mac or on PC. I'm doing it on a PC, which is actually my son's PC, which was a bit of a mistake when you see here in a second. All right, you download it, you run it. I typed in the password because I don't even have my own password for this laptop. All right, it's gonna install. It's gonna do its thing, just like normal old school Windows downloads. And this is all real time. That's literally how long it was taking. I'm not fast forwarding this or anything. downloaded, it's finished. Time to run the setup. All right, so right here we have the desktop workflow little program that you downloaded working, and you can start setting things up. It automatically defaults to the Raven Cloud, which is automatically included. But I don't want to scan to the Raven Cloud. I want to scan somewhere where I know it's secure. So I want to, I'm going to include my Dropbox little piece here in a second. But it showed no scanner connected. I have to select the kind I have, which is a compact. I'm hitting continue. All right, I have to use the USB connection. I don't have Wi-Fi on this compact. It's not compatible. And then this is my first error. And my error is going to be that I don't have permission to actually do this on this laptop. So I had to stop all that, make myself an administrator, and then go back in and finish the whole setup process, which we'll see here in a second. And we'll fast forward to that piece. But a big thing that I did not like with this compact that I thought it included, but apparently it didn't, is I thought it had Wi-Fi access, but it doesn't. You have to USB and hard cable into a computer. All right, so I fixed the administration issue. It's going to run through all the way this time. This is attempt number 2 trying to reinstall this. All right, so I have the permissions going forward. All right, so this is what you should have gotten the first time. All right, you hit continue, it's connecting to the scanner, and it's loading everything up for me. Now I will say this, the ease of use for this software and this scanner has been pretty seamless. It's pretty step-by-step, pretty self-explanatory. The only way that I can really think about comparing that or making an analogy for you guys is Mac and Android, right? So, or iPhone and Android. So iPhone, simple, not too much to it, but very user-friendly and intuitive, and but restricted in some ways, right? On the Android side, you can do a lot with it, and you can customize and manipulate, etc. But if you don't know how to do all that, it's really just extra, and it can be confusing. So in this case, you are limited on some things, but it is an easy and user-friendly process. So I'm going to name my scanner. I named it something very original, like Raven Compact. It defaults to the Raven Cloud. Again, I don't want to use the Raven Cloud because it's not, I don't know the security behind it just yet. I know that Dropbox has a lot of security stuff already included in it, and I have a VPN that I access through my cell phone and through my Wi-Fi at home. So I trust that piece already. That's already lawyer approved for my lawyers, right? So I want to go ahead and add that piece. But you can add a whole bunch of different workflows to this and a whole bunch of different connections to various programs. So you'll see that here in a second. All right, so I have this little Box Cloud. I changed it to Box Cloud as the name of the workflow because I'm going to use my Box account. Actually, I'm not going to use my Box account. I'm going to use my Dropbox account. All right, so sides, I've changed it to just one-sided. Auto, I'm going to see how that works. 300 DPI is good. Color, I went ahead and did grayscale. And then I did my little test name right there. If you go to advanced, I want them all as PDFs. I want them combined. I don't want the OCR. I don't want them to remove blanks. I want them to have the highest compression, so the smallest file size. I'm not messing with any of that, and we'll hit save. It's automatically going to the Raven iCloud. I don't know the security protocols, so I'm not going to keep it there just yet. I'm going to go ahead and add one. Let's add my Dropbox account. Did it do anything? There we go. Alright, so took me to the website so I can set up my connections. Read and write access only, limit scanning to only the Raven folder. Yes. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a test scan. We're gonna scan my driver's license first. It says I can pop it right here. Does it automatically take or no? Let's see what that does. It's automatically going from the feeder. Oh, you know what it is? I think it's because I need to close this. Okay. And then down here. Take it, spit it back out. All right, so this is probably one of the better scans that I've seen when it comes to IDs. Now it will scan it and it will take up like its own little page, right? So it won't be proportioned to like if you have a page and then just normal copy or scan that you do from a printer, right? Where it's the actual size on a piece of paper. This will take up like a whole thing. But from all the escrow officers and all the title companies that I've talked to, I've had only one prefer it where it's like actually proportioned the size of a normal license. Everybody else truly appreciates, they say, it being blown up, so to speak, and bigger and kind of magnified. So I think this, in this sense, the scanner did its job and did it great. Color, back and front, and a large size. So I'm pretty pleased with this. It's pretty cool. Driver's license test. I'm gonna save this by itself. I want this one to go to Dropbox. And I like how you can add or take away where you want it to go to as far as destinations. That way it's very versatile what you can do with it. All right, so there's that. All right, so I have my default settings. Now it's time to do the whole packet. So we have default settings. I'm going to go ahead and PDF. I want them all combined. Okay. One-sided. Auto size 300. Grayscale. And no, I've already done that. Ah, come back. No. This took me for such a loop. It's not even funny. I should just hit scan again and it would have been fine. The little back button right there, I should just press that. Yep, I always had it. There we go.
Dude, what are you doing? Okay. So I want this one. I don't want that one. I wonder why it's not letting me do it.
I just missed that big, huge scan button. Like, didn't even see it.
Like, is there a way for me to make this bigger? Just super small? I don't understand. Alright. So I can't even make this bigger? That's stupid.
Okay. So we open that. We open this. It's got these little things right here for the paper to go into. Face down, 20 pages. It's about even. And I'm gonna hit scan right here. And an error occurred. Okay. Let's try this again. Now I want you guys to see something. I have page 2, 3, 4, etc. Check this out.
This is the most annoying part of the whole scanner. Infuriating. Annoying. Inconvenient to the max.
Okay.
I'm not talking about this error correction. I'm talking about how that paper just shoots out.
Let's scan.
Okay. This little thing is telling me that I gotta open it. Okay. Alright, so I gotta reset it like that. Alright. So let's do this. Cancel right there.
That's normal printer scanner stuff, right? But look at how this paper feeds out once it's scanned.
Okay.
It doesn't even keep it in order. It's horrible.
And now let's scan.
Bad design.
Alright, you see how it goes and then the second one goes underneath it? Basically creating a reverse orientation. That's not good. See, it's all not even page 1 at the bottom. I don't like that. So now I gotta get it, each individual one separate to make sure they stay in the same order.
Like, can you imagine doing that in a car? Or like on a table at a fast food restaurant or something while you're trying to use the Wi-Fi? That's crazy. It's annoying. It takes away much more time trying to make sure that your stuff gets scanned in the right way and comes out the right way so you can just package it and ship the originals off. Oh man, I'm really peeved about it. But even with all that, I still want the scanner. Or at least the next level up anyway. Look at those scans. Some good scans. Good quality.
All right. Test 20. PDF, combined, auto send no. I want to go to here. All right, so it did scan all 20. They look pretty decent. Let's go ahead and let's not send it. Can I scan more? What is it? Oh, let's zoom in. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna send it.
It wasn't zoom in, it was actually add more.
Okay. All right. So let's say that I have my next 20 pages that I want to scan in. I got to figure out how to scan them all in at once.
God, every time I see that, it just, man, it really irks me. One, 2, 5, 10 pages, I can get that. Man, if you gotta do 100 and something pages, forget about it. And this is all real time too. Like I could have fast forwarded it, but I'm keeping it this way because I want you to kind of see how fast those papers are going through, or how slow, depending on your taste, and the quality that's still coming out of that speed. Like I said, it's a little impressive considering how small this thing is.
All right, all done. Scan 20 more. What is that? Okay, remove. Huh. So I wonder if I can add pages. Test 3 plus 2. Let's see what happens. So I'm gonna go ahead and add like a few more. Let's do 10 pages, whatever that is. Add that back in there. Let's see if I can add more pages. That was it. So we've got 25 pages now. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this for an entire packet and see what happens.
And it actually wasn't that bad. So I ended up doing 137 pages, 20 pages at a time. It didn't take me as long as I thought it would. But of course, if I was mobile and I was in a car and inconvenient with the spacing and whatnot, probably would have been a lot more difficult. The quality was great. The size of that 137 page document was about 48 megabytes. And that was compressed through here. Once I compressed it through Adobe software, it came down to like 9 megabytes, I think maybe 10, which isn't bad considering. So that means if I had a larger size, it'd only be a few megabytes more. So it's not a big deal. Definitely worth the the size when it comes to the quality of the paper. But with that being said, I am going to return this, but I'm pretty positive I'm going to pay the difference and get the upgraded version, right? Something that does not require a laptop, something I could just connect to the Wi-Fi, hotspot on my phone, etc., and have it scanned and upload it in my my Dropbox Secure Cloud. That way I could just drop the originals off on shipping on my way back and worry about, you know, uploading to SnapDocs through my phone or through my home computer, which is going to be a lot more convenient, especially out here in Kentucky, where I can go miles and miles and miles, 30, 45 minutes away in the hills, and not have to worry about timing as much. Now, out of all the other scanners, right, because this was about 200 bucks. So the next level up is about $4, right? Now, there are plenty of scanners out there, Epson, Brother, HP, etc., that are around the 300 to 400 plus range, right? So why would I go with this product's next level up compared to just buying one of those? And the reason, honestly, I think it's come down to seeing what this small little machine can do, right, at 189 bucks. The quality of the scans, the speed, the simplicity of using it, even though some parts in there I looked a little confused and whatnot, it's still a lot simpler than what I've experienced with HP, Brother, Epson, etc. So it's kind of that whole Mac, Apple, iOS versus Android or PC, right? One is, you know, the Android PC you can do a lot more things with it. It's a lot more customizable, etc. The Apple, not so much. You're a little bit limited, but the user experience is just so much more seamless on the Apple side. Same thing with here. I think Raven is a lot more on the seamless user experience. Simple, plug and play, step 1, step 2, step 3, basic features that you need, and where do you want it to go. And I think that's awesome, and that's all I need. So we'll see how that goes. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to put them down in the comment area, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. And also, you know, the whole like and subscribe thing.